Hadirin dipersilakan duduk. Terima kasih. Mencari timba si anak dara di bawah sarang burung tempua. Salam sembah pembuka bicara. Selamat datang untuk semua. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Selaut kasih seuntai rasa. Yang berbahagia Profesor Datuk Teknologis Dr. Wahid bin Razali, Naib Chancellor Universiti Tun Hussein On Malaysia. Yang berbahagia Datuk Surveyor Zulkifli bin Muhammad Zain, Pengarah Dimension Cost Consultant Sdn Bhd. Yang berbahagia Encik Eng Sui Min, Pengurus Didaktik Festo Sdn Bhd. Yang berbahagia Encik N.V. Kumaran, Pengurus Besar Bina Initiatives Sdn Bhd. Yang berusaha Profesor Madya Technologies Dr. Muhammad Kamarul Zaki bin Mustafa, Provost UTHM Kampus Cawangan Pagoh. Yang berusaha Profesor Madya Dr. Jumadi bin Abdul Sukur, Dekan Fakulti Teknologi Kejuruteraan. Yang berusaha Timbalan-timbalan Dekan FTK, Pegawai-pegawai kanan Universiti, Pegawai-pegawai Universiti, Wakil-wakil industri, seterusnya para hadirin yang dihormati sekalian. Bagi memberkati majlis hari ini, marilah kita bersama-sama menadah tangan mengaminkan bacaan doa. Oleh itu, majlis mempersilakan yang berusaha Ustaz Muhammad Syaril bin Abdul Muttalib untuk memimpin bacaan doa. Dipersilakan.
Al-Fatihah. A'udzubillahi minasyaitonir. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahi الرحمن الرحيم إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والعاقبة للمتقين ولا عدوان إلا على الظالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين حمدا يوافي نعمه ويكافئ مزيده يا ربنا لك الحمد كما ينبغي لجلال وجهك وعظيم سلطانك اللهم لك الحمد ولك الشكر اللهم يا رحمن يا رحيم. Di pagi yang penuh barakah ini kami bersyukur padamu ya Allah, Tuhan yang telah mengizinkan kami untuk berkumpul pada pagi ini untuk kami melaksanakan majlis menandatangani Memorandum Persefahaman MoU di antara Fakulti Teknologi Kejuruteraan bersama beberapa syarikat terpilih. Ya Allah, Ya Rahman, Ya Rahim, kami memohon kepadamu dan keizinanmu jua apalah kiranya engkau jadikan persefahaman ini sebagai satu perkara yang mendatangkan manfaat yang besar bagi kami untuk kebaikan di dunia dan di akhirat. Engkau mudahkanlah segala urusannya dari awal hingga akhir, sehingga ianya mendatangkan kejayaan buat kami. Hindarkanlah dan lindungilah kami dari kerugian dan penyesalan di dunia dan di akhirat. Bimbingilah kami untuk menuju ke jalan-Mu yang diredai. Sesungguhnya Engkau adalah Tuhan penentu segala pekerjaan makhluk, sama ada berjaya atau sebaliknya. Ya Allah, sesungguhnya kami bergantung segalanya padamu. Rabbana zalamna anfusana wa illam taghfir lana wa tarhamna lanakunanna minal khasirin. Rabbana atina fid dunya hasanah wa fil akhirati hasanah wa qina adzaban nar. Ya hayyu ya qayyum bi rahmatika nastaghith. Ya hayyu ya qayyum bi rahmatika nastaghith. Ya hayyu ya qayyum bi rahmatika nastaghith. Wa sallallahu ala sayyidina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa sallam. walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Qabbalallahu minkum.
Majlis mengucapkan jutaan terima kasih. Sidang hadirin sekalian, majlis seterusnya mempersilakan Yang Berbahagia Profesor Datuk Teknologis Dr. Wahid bin Razali, Naib Chancellor UTHM, untuk menyampaikan ucapan alu-aluan. Dengan segala hormatnya, dipersilakan.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Dan selamat pagi. Terima kasih saudari Dr. Mimi, Yang Bahagia Datuk Surveyor Zulkifli Bermadzin, Pengarah Dimension Course Consultant Sdn Bhd, Yang Bahagia Encik Eng Swimin, Pengurus Didaktik. Dia pengurus didaktik. Didaktik is a German word. That many people don't understand. Festo Sdn Bhd, Yang Bahagia Encik Enwi Kumaran, Pengurus Besar Bina Initiatives Sdn Bhd, Yang Berusaha Profesor Madya Teknologi Dr. Muhammad Kamar Zaki bin Mustafa, Provost UTHM Kampus Jamuan Pagoh, Yang Berusaha PM Dr. Jumadi bin Syukur, Dekan FTK, Timbalan-timbalan Dekan FTK, Pegawai Kanan Universiti dan juga wakil-wakil industri yang saya hormati sekalian. Jadi saya amat bangga pada pagi ini kerana pagi ini kita berjumpa dengan tiga wakil daripada industri yang fortunately we are very multiracial today. Yang paling senior daripada kita cost dimension iaitu Datuk Zul. Kemudian I guess Mr. Eng is the second in age-wise dan juga yang the youngest Kumaran. So this is a sample of what a Malaysian is, and therefore saya rasa bahawa hari ini saya amat gembira kerana tuan-tuan datang ke UTHM untuk membantu UTHM ataupun kita bekerjasama. What is important is now that UTHM produces professional. We don't look a basic degree as the only thing that we care for. It's not enough, definitely. And therefore, what we are looking for, even though if you don't have any degree at all, but if you are professional, then you will get a job, or will get a job. And therefore, since we are mandated untuk produce degrees, or those orang industri kata itu hanya segulung kertas saja, tapi tidak apa. But more important than that, we would like to add more with what we call the professional certifications. This is what indeed that we are here today, that we hope that our industry's partner will have a thought over this issue. That my understanding is that degrees is not good enough, and therefore you can help us by adding on what we call professional certifications. That is updated all the time. Okay. Number two, I also believe that universities, without the commitment to be together with the industries, will somehow become irrelevant in years to come. And also, industries without partnering with, I wouldn't say a university, tapi a research institute, I think you will die off sooner or later, because I've seen that many companies gulung tikar because they forget that everybody is moving forward, everybody is doing research, but some of them refuse to spend money on research, refuse to see what's the future like. So I hope that these three companies that we are holding hand together today, will help us around in terms of producing the professionals, and perhaps we maybe can be working together, supporting one another with respect to the research part of it. If you feel that you are already good, then I guess you will soon also be out of business. That's why that even I tell my lecturers that you feel that you are already good, then soon I will see you that tomorrow there will be hundreds of people who are better than you. So this is why that I guess that being industries and also universities, we have to work together. There's no issues about that. There is no argument about that. Let's do it in a manner that a win-win situation. I know that we bought a lot of Festo's equipment, but this is not of our interest. This is just a tools for us to learn. But if you can add more with what the tools could do more, how, and don't just living into the scope of teaching and learning. So at UTHM, we would like to have equipments that is very close with what we do really in the, in the industries. That's why that we feel when we say that we produce professional, it means that we produce real pilots. We have got our piloting schools here. So we produce real pilots. We produce real engineers. But UTHM, we produce a lot. While UM producing just the whole of faculty of civil, maybe about 30, but we are talking about 300, 400 per cohort. So that's why that our focus is on the field engineer, the technologies that support the groundwork. Yeah. So this is the thing, and therefore for that we need your supports, ladies and gentlemen, in terms of making sure that our engineers are always updated. Our engineers are always in tune of what industries are doing. And I guess since kita kata Dato' Sri Zul pun dah lama, 7 years, you're giving your time and energy, thank you very much, to FTK, terutamanya. So that's a lot of time, and we value that. So I think please do more. And also, Mr. Ng, you can do more to help. If you do more, then your sales of Festo will be rising, because more better people and more clever people. And if they love Festo, they pay more. That's why they do a lot of things. So CSR and things like that. And also, Mr. Kumaran, okay, please don't think only about having good money, but think also of how you can help others. If you help others, then we believe, and in fact everybody believes that rezeki itu akan datang. So you must invest on helping people to get business better. If you keep profit number one, then I think university is not the place, because universities, we don't have money. University, we've got people. The people that will make more money for you long-termly. So let's do it that way, and I hope that your business will prosper in the future, every one of you, and our universities, we can produce a better professionals. So this is what we are. So let's put money issues. However, I also understand that we need to survive. So let's do a win-win situation, how we can work together and make sure that you survive within this difficult time, and we also survive within this difficult time, because we experience cuts, budget cuts, and also you experience COVID-19 cut. So I don't know, perhaps your business prosper more than non-COVID period, but generally that we are affected a lot. And that's why that yesterday the Prime Minister launched what we call penjana, spending about 100 million for young graduates to be out of business. Next year, on the street, there will be about nearly 400,000 young graduates, may include your kids. So if you don't give them, train them good enough, kepala and heart and also skills, then they may be giving us a lot of problem. They may be eyeing bungalow, Mr. Ng, I want to steal that guy, his BMW. Because, you see, they are not trained to be a good citizens. They are going to, do something with Mr. Kumaran punya kereta. So that's the cycle of our society, and therefore, whatever area, so on my side as academician or universities, we'll do our part to make sure that they are good enough citizens, sabar, makan sekenyangnya supaya dia tidak sehat selalu, and things like that in this difficult time. So all in all, thank you very much for coming over here to UTHM. This is Malaysian Technical University Network, part of it, and our concern is producing good people, good professionals. We are also concerned about ranking, but not too much. That's why that if you see UTHM, it's not that we don't bother, but we are more serious in making sure that our KPI is how many of our alumni really get into to be a professional engineer, or professional pilot, or professional hartana, or professional architect. So this is our measure of success for the universities. So I hope that being in the industries, you understand what we are. So that's how we are linked. Please help us in our weakest link. And our weakest link and our process now is how to get our students job. And that's partly that if you could share your experiences and stuff, that would be good. Yeah. So thank you very much once again. Then I would like to see that the MoU signed today will prosper, may go into another level of agreement, and may go to somehow a good business. We may see that Festo, kita kata kemudian kita ada dimension cost, ada dia punya office kat sini. So it's not impossible, it's possible. Kita ada tanah sawit kat belakang. I can let you buatlah apa-apa kat situ. So build something, but so you can have your office here. So we are welcome very much of any initiative as long as you win and we win. Thank you very much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Datuk Majlis mengucapkan jutaan terima kasih. Seterusnya, Majlis dengan berbesar hati menjemput Yang Berbahagia Datuk Surveyor Zulkifli bin Muhammad Zain, Pengarah Dimension Cost Consultant Sdn Bhd, untuk memberikan ucapan. Dengan segala hormatnya, dipersilakan.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh, and very good morning to everybody in this hall. Yang berbahagia Profesor Datuk Technologies Dr. Wahid bin Razali dan Chancellor University Tun Hussein on Malaysia. Yang berbahagia Encik Eng Swee Min, Pengurus Didaktik Festo Sdn Bhd. Yang berbahagia Encik NB Kumaran, Pengurus Besar Bina Initiatives Sdn Bhd. Yang berusaha Profesor Madya Technologies Dr. Muhammad Kamarul Zaki bin Mustafa, Provost UTHM Kampus Cawangan Pago. Yang berusaha Profesor Madya Technologies Dr. Jumadi bin Abdul Syukur, Dekan Fakulti Teknologi Kejuruteraan UTHM. Yang berusaha timbalan-timbalan Dekan Fakulti Teknologi Kejuruteraan UTHM, pegawai-pegawai kanan universiti, pegawai-pegawai universiti, wakil-wakil industri, dan seterusnya kepada para hadirin yang saya hormati sekalian. Syukur kepada Allah Subhanahu Wa Taala dengan limpah dan izin serta kurnia dapat pada hari ini syarikat saya Dimension Cost Consultant Sdn Bhd diberi peluang untuk menandatangani perjanjian persefahaman bagi membangunkan green microbit algae sebagai salah satu daripada kaedah untuk merawat sisa kumbahan supaya air yang dijernihkan ini dapat disalurkan ke dalam mainstream of the waterways. I would like to give little bit information pertaining to Dimension Cost Consultant. Dimension Cost Consultant is one of the company under a few company that I had that pillars in the consultancy services as a multidisciplinary consultants involved as quantity surveyor, architects, CNS, mechanical and electrical, as well as the project management. And there is also company under my stable that we are looking as a investor in property, and we are also I have also a company that dealing with the construction as a contractor. My involvement with the university way back 7 years ago, di mana saya bermula sebagai penasihat industri, panel industri, dan kemudiannya saya disambung perkhidmatan saya sebagai adjunct profesor, dan besarlah harapan saya agar saya dapat terus menyumbangkan bakti saya dengan meneruskan usaha sama bersama universiti bagi develop this green beach algae. Dan amnya kepada negara, itu sepatutnya yang perlu dipertingkatkan supaya ianya tidak disimpan di library sebagai satu rujukan sahaja. These are the things that I would like to participate in a small manner that I could to ensure that the noble intention and the dedication made by all these academicians in seeing through good research being developed to be commercialized. So, with a little bit of capital that I have and the age towards the very end of my career, I would like to see next year this green bead algae can be seen in the real world being used in the industry of the country. I believe there are a lot of other people who like to give a speech today, and once again, dengan kepimpinan yang sangat berhema, dengan pandangan yang begitu jauh dari Yang Berbahagia Datuk Teknologi Dr. Wahid bin Razali, saya amat yakin dan dibantu oleh Probos dan juga dekan-dekan serta para pensyarah sekalian, UTHM akan menempuh sejarah sebagai sebuah universiti yang dapat melahirkan ahli-ahli profesional yang paling penting bagi saya adalah meramaikan ahli profesional yang berdaftar dengan institusi yang berkaitan, kerana setiap profesional yang berdaftar dengan institusi yang berkaitan mempunyai nilai-nilai tertentu dan ada pasarannya di negara dan di luar daripada negara kita ini. Dan untuk makluman, dari jumlah graduate yang lulus dari pelbagai bidang di negara kita ini, hanya 30% saja yang berdaftar dengan badan-badan profesional, dan ini amat menyedihkan sekali dan diharap perkara ini dapat ditingkatkan. Sekali lagi, terima kasih universiti, terima kasih universiti, terima kasih universiti. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh.
Datuk Majlis mengucapkan jutaan terima kasih. Majlis seterusnya mempersilakan Yang Berbahagia Encik Eng Sui Min, Pengurus Didaktik Festo Sdn Bhd, untuk memberikan ucapan. Dipersilakan.
Yang berbahagia Profesor Datuk Teknologi Dr. Wahid bin Razali, Yang berbahagia Datuk Zulkifli bin Muhammad Zain, Yang berbahagia Encik Kumaran, Yang berusaha Profesional Madya Teknologi Dr. Muhammad Kamaruzaki bin Mustafa, Yang berusaha Profesional Maya Dr. Zumadi bin Abdul Syukur, yang berusaha timbalan-timbalan tekan, pegawai-pegawai kanan universiti, pegawai-pegawai universiti and wakil industri, and ladies and gentlemen, good morning to everyone. Today I'm very honored to represent Festo Malaysia to actually attend this event, MoU ceremony together with UTHM, and to briefly describe our business in Festo. Actually, Festo in Germany has been established in Germany for almost 90 years now. And in Malaysia since 1978 is almost about 42 years. So we actually started off to produce pneumatics parts to supply to industry sectors. And from that onwards, we venture to the automations and to produce and upgrade the machines and machine production line for the factories, up from manufacturing and to machine maker. Because in German, we actually started from Stuttgart, and we actually started from the automotive technology. Right? From that, we actually venture to other fields like F&B, and in Malaysia, we actually have a very good machine actually in glove industries. And from that, we actually support industry sector to increase the productivity for the machines. And since then, 1965, our owner actually formed an education company called Didactic, all right? So it actually is produced in focus on development people competency, because we believe that people and machine have to go hand in hand in order to actually maximize the productivities. All right, and from that onwards, actually I was started in business in Malaysia from Didactic, and we actually. From that, we actually supply quite a lot of training system, start from, I think, especially from JTM, DAC ILP, all the Tibet schools. And also on, after that, it will be on universities. And Festo also involved in world skill competitions, right, since 2001. So it's almost 20 years. And right now, our sponsor event is like Industry 4.0, mechatronics, water technology, and also some mechanical trainer. And we actually really believe that it's a win-win solution for us to really work together with UTHM, with their dedicated team of the lecturer. We believe we actually can produce students with maximize the learning success. And when they go out to work, actually can make an impact in the industry, right? To make an impact that the student can make an impact in the industry, said that student UTHM is good. Because we have a lot of feedback, all the industry sectors said that always that the student is not up to the mark. But I don't think so. I think we can produce it, because people is important. You can have a lot of plan. Without execution, the plan is remain a dream. Right, from that onwards, we are honored to share our experience today, and we already have some lab here. So I think it's a good start. From that onwards, we can collaborate further to really move this one to further skills. So thank you very much from my side. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Majlis mengucapkan jutaan terima kasih. Seterusnya, majlis menjemput Yang Berbahagia Encik N.V. Kumaran, Pengurus Besar Bina Initiatives Sdn Bhd, untuk menyampaikan ucapan. Dipersilakan.
Yeah, good morning everyone. So, Yang Berbahagia Profesor Datuk Teknologi Dr. Wahid bin Razali, Naib Chancellor Universiti Teknologi Tun Hussein On, Yang Berbahagia Datuk Senior Zulkifli bin Muhammad Zain, Yang berbahagia Mr. Eng Swimin, Yang Berusaha Profesor Madya Teknologi Dr. Muhammad Kamarul Zaki, Yang Berusaha Profesor Madya Dr. Jumadi bin Abdul Syukur, Yang Berusaha Timbalan-Timbalan Dekan, Pegawai-Pegawai Kanan Universiti, Pegawai-Pegawai Universiti, Wakil-Wakil Industri, para hadirin yang dihormati sekalian, selamat pagi. So, saya ada 3 muka surat sebenarnya. So, dipersediakan oleh saya punya colleague. So, bila saya tengok 3 muka surat, saya cakap berapa minit atau berapa jam ni? Because looking at the situation, okay, izinkan saya berbahasa dalam bahasa Inggeris. So, ladies and gentlemen, as Bina Initiatives Sdn Bhd, it's our pleasure and gratitude to have us here in this occasion, where we know that this event or even this initiative has been began in 2018, where Dr. Peniel and also her colleague came to our office, visit, and we also look at how we can collaborate to work together towards producing the right students and right professionals to the industry. And looking at the situation back then, when we were interviewing students and professionals from all the university around Malaysia, so we were looking at quality. So then we realized that, okay, if we do not contribute back to the industry, you can't expect quality, right? So having said that in mind, my colleague Arif was looking at specifically on training coordinator. Arif, I think you need to show your face to everyone. So he was consistently following up with UTHM specifically on what are the syllabus, how we can collaborate, and how we can contribute back to the industry. Okay, even to a certain extent, I was asking, is it really going to happen? And yes, Arif said, no, sir, this will definitely happen. So it is just taken time, but I think we are on the right track. Okay, because we are expecting for a quality professional, but when we expect for quality professional, we should contribute back to gain that momentum, right? So we looked at what was purely needed for the country, okay, and the industry. So if you look at industry specifically, you are looking at professionals that have productivity and efficiency in their work deliverables. Most of the time they come out because of the surroundings said, okay, you should go to this company, they pay well. Rather than they are looking at, I should go to this company so that I can have better knowledge, right? So that is where we focus in. So in order to move towards that, we have specifically looked at the Professional Industry Training Center, which specifically this PITC is identified in UTHM, where we collaborate between Bina Initiative and University UTHM on the serving for students, graduates, and industry professionals, where we bring the technical knowledge of the industry to the campus. Not about graduating and then only look for people or work or professionals, but we bring that professional experience to the campus. Okay, so that's our focus, and we are very much focused in AEC industry, specifically of architectural, engineering, and construction. So our focus area is more into project management and building information modeling. Okay, so this is overall what I would like to share, and also I would like to thank UTHM to identify and also appoint our BIM manager Hafiz Zaini as the industry advisory panel for UTHM. So we are looking forward to work together, and thank you very, very much. Again, thank you.
Majlis mengucapkan jutaan terima kasih. Sidang hadirin sekalian, kini tibalah masa yang kita nanti-nantikan, iaitu upacara menandatangani Memorandum Persefahaman di antara Universiti Tun Hussein On Malaysia dengan Dimension Cost Consultant Sdn Bhd, Festo Sdn Bhd dan Bina Initiatives Sdn Bhd. Dengan ini, majlis dengan segala hormatnya menjemput Yang berbahagia Profesor Datuk Teknologis Dr. Wahid bin Razali, Yang berusaha Profesor Madya Dr. Jumadi bin Abdul Syukur, Yang berbahagia Datuk Surveyor Zulkifli bin Muhammad Zain dan Yang Berusaha Cik Khairul Hazikah binti Zulkifli ke hadapan bagi menandatangani Memorandum Persefahaman. Dengan segala hormatnya dipersilakan. Dipersilakan kedua-dua belah pihak untuk sesi pertukaran dokumen dan fotografi. Majlis mengucapkan jutaan terima kasih. Seterusnya, majlis menjemput Yang Berbahagia Encik Eng Swee Min dan Yang Berusaha Encik Muhammad Fauzi bin Hamzah ke hadapan bagi menandatangani Memorandum Persefahaman. Dengan segala hormatnya dipersilakan. Dipersilakan kedua-dua belah pihak untuk sesi pertukaran dokumen dan fotografi. Majlis mengucapkan jutaan terima kasih. Majlis diteruskan lagi dengan menjemput Yang Berbahagia Encik N.V. Kumaran dan Yang Berusaha Encik Muhammad Hafiz Zaini ke hadapan bagi menandatangani Memorandum Persefahaman. Dengan segala hormatnya, dipersilakan. Dipersilakan kedua-dua belah pihak untuk sesi pertukaran dokumen dan fotografi. Majlis mengucapkan jutaan terima kasih. Hadirin sekalian, tanpa membuang masa, majlis diteruskan lagi dengan upacara penyampaian cenderamata. Dengan ini, majlis menjemput Yang Berbahagia Profesor Datuk Teknologis Dr. Wahid bin Razali diiringi Yang Berusaha Profesor Madya Dr. Jumadi bin Abdul Sukur untuk menyampaikan cenderamata kepada Yang Berbahagia Encik N.V. Kumaran. Terima kasih. Seterusnya, majlis mempersilakan Yang Berbahagia Encik Eng Swee Min untuk menerima cenderamata. Dipersilakan. Terima kasih. Seterusnya, majlis mempersilakan Yang Berbahagia Datuk Surveyor Zulkifli bin Muhammad Zain untuk menerima cenderamata. Dipersilakan. Majlis mengucapkan jutaan terima kasih. Seterusnya, majlis dengan hormatnya menjemput delegasi dari UTHM dan industri ke hadapan untuk sesi fotografi. Dipersilakan. Majlis mengucapkan jutaan terima kasih.